hang tighters, how are you guys doing? This is going to be the second wedding workout that I'm going to be doing, and instead of the treadmill, it feels super nice outside today. I'm going to be running outside for the 2 minutes of cardio for this particular workout. So we need to be doing some type of cardio. Of course, you guys know I cannot jump rope because of my feet, but if you want to jump rope for 2 minutes, which is actually more challenging than it sounds, you can run outside. If you can do anything high knees for 2 minutes, that's what you need to do for your cardio today. And this is our workout. Alright, let's get into it. It's going to be super intense. It's going to be fun. Again, these workouts are roughly 25 to 30 minutes long, depending on how long it takes you to do the workout. But ultimately, I want you guys to push as fast and as hard as you can, but use proper form. Alright, let's go. Another thing I don't want you guys to forget is to use your Gym Boss interval timer. These can be used as a countdown timer as well, so you don't have to worry about intervals. So for this one, we're just simply trying to see how fast can we do this workout. So the link is in the description box of this video. It's also on my website. Just go to my website and click on the Gym Boss interval timer, and you will see it and buy it and pick your colors. There's a gazillion of them. All right. So the first exercise is going to be a squat jack. Okay, so a squat jack, we're going to be down low, and we're simply going to be jumping the feet apart and jumping them together, but we want to do it at a fast pace, just like this, so we're also getting our cardio in. So not only are we running for 2 minutes or doing cardio for 2 minutes, we're also strengthening our body by doing the squat jacks. Okay, so from the side, you're down low, you're jumping, you should still be on your heels. Of course, you need the balls of your feet to jump, and then you're going to jump together. So these should not be really hard jumps. These should be very, very light. You're going to be in, out, just like this. You can put your hands wherever you want to. I just choose to put them like this, or sometimes I'll keep them like this. Okay, that's going to be the squat jack. So for beginners and intermediate, that's too much. I just want you to step out, step together, step out, and step together, but you're going to stay low the entire time. Okay, and if you have to jump out and jump together and stand up, you can, because as you see, for 50 reps, your knees, your legs are going to start burning. Okay, so make sure that it doesn't hurt, and that's that exercise. All right, so the next exercise is going to be plank jacks. Okay, so we just did squat jacks. We're going to get down and do plank jacks. Our hands are going to be on the mat. We're going to be in the plank position with our feet together. From here, we're going to jump our feet apart and jump them together. That's called a plank jack. Very, very light. Don't thud your legs or your feet on the ground. If you hear something, it's the grill. Sorry if you like the grill out here. Okay, so again, your feet are together and then apart, together, apart, together. And if you have a mat like this, the width of the jack that you need to do, you should jump your feet on either side of the mat. That's a good distance. If you want to go further, you can if you're flexible, but if not, be careful. Okay, so for beginners, you're just going to step out. You're going to step out, step together, step out, step together. That's going to be your variation. All right, so we're going to be doing some one-leg bounces. That's going to really tone our hamstrings. Okay, so not only in a wedding dress do you need to have your tummy nice and toned, you want toned legs too. Okay, so you won't have your thighs touching, as some girls say. So I'm using a 25-pound dumbbell today. You use what fits for you, and you're simply just doing a you're touching your left leg. So I'm having the right. Well, let's do my right leg. Let's switch. So I got my right leg. That's going to be slightly bent but straight. My left hand has the dumbbell, and I'm going to simply go down and try and touch this right leg and come up. And it is a lot of balance, so talking and teaching is not always easy. So here, you're going to go down, you're going to touch your foot, and then you're going to come up. So it's pretty much like a strict leg deadlift, but instead of doing this, okay, I'm having you simply keep this back leg bent. You're going down, you're touching your toe, and you're coming up. So it's really important when doing this that you're really using those hamstrings to pull your body back up, and you're using your core. Don't use your lower back and hurt yourself. Okay, that is going to be that exercise. All right, so we're going to be back on the ground this time. We're going to be doing some plank knee drops. So we're going to be on our forearms, and we're simply going to be dropping our knees, and what this is doing is toning our lower abs. Okay, so we're up on our forearms like this. Okay, so instead of holding the traditional plank, all of you that did the February Valentine's Ab Challenge, you should be an expert at planks now. You're simply going to drop your knees. They can actually touch the ground and come up, but you do not want to rest like this, like I just did. So you're up in a plank, you're dropping those knees, and you're right back up. So they're just like this, and you can do them fast if you want, and you're going to feel them in your lower core area. That's going to get you really, really toned and tight. Okay, so for beginners, if that's too hard, you're on your forearms, go ahead and rest those knees and then prop your body back up. Rest those knees, prop your body back up. All right, and those are gonna be the plank knee drops. All right, so the next exercise is definitely one of my faves that I came out with because I'm like, I wanna get these squats in full motion, okay? So we're gonna be doing some dumbbell sumo releases, and it's gonna be just like this. So when you think sumo, you always have to think wide. So our feet are gonna be out wide. Remember, when you're squatting, you're always squatting on your heels. So if I go down like this, I'm completely on my heels, okay? But we're gonna be using dumbbells. Again, I'm using 25 on each. Use what weight works best for you, okay? And you're gonna go down, and you're gonna be picking up your weight, coming up and squeezing your glutes. You're going to drop the weight, and then come up with the regular air squat and go back down. So it's gonna look just like this. I'm squatting down, I'm picking up the weight, squeezing the glutes, I'm going back down to my sumo, releasing the dumbbells, and coming up. So just like this. Okay, just like that. And the sumo, you're really gonna feel it. It's really toning these hips. It's really getting those hips and also the inner thighs and the hamstrings nice and sore. So let me do it from the side. Okay, so I'm out wide like sumo, okay? Remember, it's important to have a strong core when you're squatting. So I'm gonna go down, and I'm in a low squat position, but I'm on my heels. I'm gonna pick up the dumbbells, come up with a straight back, breathe and squeeze the glutes, and drop the weights, and stand up. Pick them up, remember to breathe, and drop them. Okay, that's gonna look just like that. So for beginners, if that's too hard, take away one dumbbell, and I just want you to use one. Go ahead and twist it. Go ahead and pick up one dumbbell, drop it, stand up. Pick it up, drop it, okay? But remember, sumo, feet out wide. Okay, you don't need to be out wide like this. That's like insane. A regular squat would be like this. Sumo would be just a tad bit more out. Make sure that those feet are pointed out and you're sitting back on your heels, okay? And that's gonna be that exercise. All right, the next exercise is going to be a bridge up bench press, okay? So bridge ups are really good for your lower back, which is your core, and it's also good for your hamstrings and legs as well. So let's start off with the bridge up. You're gonna go ahead and lay back on your back. Your feet are going to be planted solid on the ground, okay? Your hands are gonna be by your side with a traditional bridge up. You're simply bridging your body up, holding it, squeezing the glutes. You're pressing this lower back as high up as it can go, and you're going back down to the ground. So you're up, and then you're down, okay? But now we're going to add weights with it, okay? So for demonstration purposes, let me go ahead and make this a little bit lighter so I won't be painting and blowing in the video. So let's take this out. This is only 5 pounds. This right here is 25 pounds, which is what I usually do it with. Let me move this out the way. All right, that's the good thing about the power block. You got your dumbbells right here, very, very convenient. All right, so here, we're going to be in the bridge up. Here we go. I'm going to have my arms on the ground like this, okay? I'm going to bridge my body up. And while I'm bridged up, I'm going to do my press and come back down. Go ahead and rest the bum on the ground. Come up, press, hands down, butt down. Up, press, butt down, hands down. You got it? So you're up, just like this. So you're kind of resting in between on the ground. If you want to stay up the entire time, you can. You can go just like this, keeping that core tight, really engaging that core, okay? So I want the beginners to do the same thing. Just drop the weights. And if you do not have weights, I just want you to simply use your fist. So you're down, you're up, just go just like this, and you will feel your glutes and your core working. Doing it just with your arms, but all else fails, I know everybody can get water bottles. I know everybody can get something to put in your hand and try this exercise. All right, so we're gonna incorporate some yoga just a tad bit. This is an excellent exercise. I just was doodling around one day and I'm like, this is actually really tough if you keep your good form. So we're gonna be doing some right and left crescent lunge arm rotations, okay? So without the weight in yoga, you're down in your crescent lunge, just like this. The foot is extended out and you are either holding your arm up like this, your arm is forward like this, and then if it's too much on your arm, you can hold it back. So we're gonna be doing this, but with weight, okay? So we're gonna be doing arm rotations up and around and back down. Up and around and back down, but of course, we're going to use weights, okay? So it's really important when you're in this position that your knee does not go over your toe. This foot should be planted and very, very still. No one should be able to move it. You should be on your heels. You're on the balls of your feet back here, and you should really feel it in that hip flexor. So this is not only good for the arm rotations and strength that we're going to be doing, it's also good for your legs. So holding this right here is very, very strong, and that's what we're going to work on. All right, so with the weight, it's going to look like this. All right, so this is only 5 pounds. You don't need too heavy of pounds. If you're stronger, feel free. Guys, you might be able to use 10 or 15. Girls, probably 5 to 10 would be good. Okay, so you're here, and you're simply rotating it up and back down. So the hand should be in front. I had to adjust myself. So you're going forward and down and back down. Full rotation. You're up, around, and back down. Okay, so you're gonna really, really feel it in the shoulder joint. Okay, and for any reason, if it hurts, stop. Just do your regular arm. You can always leave out the weight and go like this with your arm rotation and down. And we're not doing too many of these reps because this is a new exercise. Test it out, try it, and let me know what you think. tighter. So that was the second workout. We increased our cardio, doing it 2 minutes this time, and just make sure that you're getting it in. Again, it's nice out here today, so I decided to take a run outside for my cardio because, hey, why not? Make sure that you're getting it in at least 2 minutes long, drinking lots of water wherever you are, inside or outside, If you want to do, you know, high knees, glute kicks, if you want to do crunches, traditional crunches for 2 minutes for a cardio, feel free. But make sure that you're pushing yourself hard. Again, make sure that you guys are using your interval timer so you don't have to look at your clock and keep seeing how far along am I. You just simply look on your hip for my purposes and see where you are to get your workout in. Remember to cool down, and I will see you for our last sweating workout. See ya.